Hello and welcome to this late afternoon taste challenge. I have two 40% alcohol single malt Scotch whiskies. This is the famous Glenlivet 12, introduced 1824, one of the old Scotch brands from George Smith, but it's actually Chivas Brothers, but you know, the founder, they're showing the founder on there. Green bottle. This is the older label that I bought at Walmart. When they were bringing in the new label, I bought this because I wanted to have the old label just to have something different. This is a 2018 bottle, about the last few that were this design. Not much more to say. It's a Speyside. It's aged 12 years. Real cork. All right. So I've done 6 challenges so far. I've gotten it right 4 times and gotten it wrong twice. So 4 and 2, not the best score, but I think it's going to start going up because I'm getting a handle, kind of like learning the flavor of this other one that I'm going to talk about. Good, I have a lot of Glenlivet left. So we're one of the top selling Scotch whiskies in the world. Glenlivet 12, you know that. And here's one that's not even in the top 1,000. This is Trader Joe's Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. No, Trader Joe's does not have a distillery. They don't have a bottling plant. They have warehouses where they store their products to sell at retail. It's just made for them. I don't know who the distillery is. Might be Glenlivet, but it can't be Glenlivet. They're Speyside. This is a Highland. But it's almost assuredly from one of your famous Highland single malt companies. It's procured by Hamish Robertson for Trader Joe's. Hamish Robertson is a independent bottler, and it's double cask matured. They age it in ex-bourbon barrels, then they finish it in rum cask. Who's rum casks? We're never going to find out. I paid $17.99 plus tax for this product. You can believe it. Cork. $17.99. Don't know what the price is now. It's probably not much more than that these days. I'm serious. But, you know, I bought it. What the heck? I figured it's not going to be the greatest stuff. But it's $17.99. Not much loss, so I bought it. Maybe losing time on it where I'm not doing other greater products, more exciting products. But bought it over 3 years ago. 3 years ago and 3 months. No age statement. So 12-year versus non-age stated. We know it's at least 3 years. You can see that the Trader Joe's rum cask is a lot darker. And this Glenlivet 12 is very pale amber, but it probably has some caramel coloring added. Doesn't make any claims to be chill filtered, or doesn't claim to be natural color. Let me show you the website for a moment. The Glenlivet collection. Founder's Reserve. I have the modern bottle. I have that design. The 12, that's the modern design with that lime green. More like aquamarine. Older bottle, like I said, just to have it. It says showing a rocks glass, balanced, fruity, double oak matured. The The Glenlivet 12-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey is an invitation to indulgence in liquid form. And then they got a locator tool in basically every liquor store in America or the world. European and American oak. So they're aging European and American oak. It's smooth single malt, balanced. The people writing the reviews give 80, 9 out of 10, can't complain. Here's some of the other off. They got this thing where you have to prove that you're a human. They must have had hackers. Okay, Caribbean Reserve, rum cask finish. Founders Reserve, I have that one. Captain's Reserve, don't know a thing about it. 15-year-old, 18-year-old. Fusion cask, obviously 2 different casks. 21-year-old, and the price keeps climbing. 25, 17, 19, 20, 40-year-old, 55-year-old. Most stores aren't going to sell that. I don't know what this one is. It's not coming up. Past matured. Yeah. I might have seen that around. I like how they're showing the rocks. They're not showing all the little foo-foo Glencairn. So anyway, they make a lot of stuff. I don't want to join your community. The distillery. They give tours there. The Reflection, the Original, the Visionary. The cheapest one is $28. Then you can take the $125 tour, pound tour, which is more than $125. So, you know what? If you want to visit it, go ahead. I've never been to Scotland. My daughter's been there. Tom says, this should be an easy challenge. Yeah, you would think so. And I do believe so. I think so too. Would Monkey Shoulder fit in the same category? I forgot what their classification would be. I thought Monkey Shoulder was blended Scotch. Because I'm pretty sure Walmart has it right there in the blended Scotch section. But I'm doing blended Scotch next. When I'm finished with this single malt tournament, which is Trader Joe's versus everybody else. Yeah, I do plan to bring in single blended. And I do plan to buy Monkey Shoulder one day. I never can get around to it. And the famous grouse, I hear about that one all the time. But it's only, you know, it's like you can only do so much. Like you cannot, I mean, there's limits. I can't just constantly do everything. So I just have to do what I can, you know. So after I got the blended Scotch coming up, which will be in October, then we've got doggone brandy. And I got a lot of brandy, you know that. And I got rum. I got a lot of that. I got tequila. No shortage there. Mezcal, no shortage there. Then finally back to whiskey with rye whiskey. And I've got that new Jim Beam rye, which I think is the old Jim Beam that they brought back. It's the old they brought back. I don't know why they did that. I never bothered to write them an email. They got rid of the the Prohibition style rye. Dead after only a few years. Didn't even go for 10 years. They had it on the market like about 7 years. Then they went back to the old drum 80 proof. But I never tried it. I can't say it was home drum, but you know, it seemed like it was. I watched a positive review on Monkey Shoulder with some caramel flavors and pretty good intro blended whiskey. Yeah, it's a legendary brand. It ain't some new thing, you know. I've heard about it for years, and I would like to try it. Like I say, famous grouse, but it's just a matter of getting to it. Like I heard about that white horse, and then I found it. You know, I was like, I gotta buy a white horse. I found it. I heard of VAT 69. I found the VAT 69 gold, but I didn't buy it. Should have maybe, but That's 69 gold. I don't know what the difference between those two are. This smells like bread crust, white bread crust. I'm telling you, I say this about beer all the time. I say it about whiskey all the time. And beer and whiskey kind of overlap because they're both made from grain. And actually, whiskey is made from beer, but with no hops in it. Do they have any hopped whiskeys? Oh, they're probably out there. This smells like caramel candy. Must be the Trader Joe's. I think it's the Trader Joe's because no way Glenlivet smells like that. I got it on aroma only. So now that puts me at 5 and 2. Climbing the ladder of success. Now the price point is big. It's a big difference. You're not going to find Glenlivet 12 for no $17. Maybe a half-size bottle. I doubt that. It's a premium product. It's not a store brand. Let's see. Trader Joe's has it going for $46.99. I didn't pay that much. I paid like $41, but that was a while back. $46.99. If you like it a lot, you do better buying the handle. Just may as well just pay it. If you know you're going to drink it, may as well just pay up. In the long run, you're going to come out ahead because a penny saved is a penny earned. But let's see what Walmart's got it for. I said $46.99. Ho, Walmart, y'all better get on the ball. They got it for $54.48. Right there. Half a mile away. Open now. Oh, no. Now, would it be worth the drive? Yeah, it would be worth the drive if, assuming I'm doing other things, which usually I am, doing stuff. So pass by Total Wine and buy it. You're saving $8, so $7.50. Oh yeah, okay, I already read that comment. Let's go with this taste over here. Ooh, that's a different type of flavor. I wish my friend David had wanted to try it though, but he smelled it and he wouldn't try it. He just, when I went out the room to get the whiskey glasses, and he was like, "No, I don't want to try that. It smells like some cheap whiskey." I mean, well, it actually is cheap whiskey. It's $17.99 at the time of purchase. But I think he might have, I don't know. I think it takes a little while to get used to it. Yeah, it's kind of controversial. It's got some bizarre flavors. I think the rum cask finish is adding to that. But just the base whiskey and it could be, I don't know, not the best. This one is so light, so fine, so delicate. That's why it's one of the top selling whiskeys in the world. At least Scotch whiskeys. It's very well crafted. Thank you, Chivas Brothers. Now, Chivas Brothers didn't start it. It was started by this man, Mr. Smith. But, over the years, Chivas Brothers been buying out a lot of people and creating new brands, mostly blended whiskey. Do they use Glenlivet in their blends? Well, if they own it, you would assume they probably do. I have tried some of the Chivas blends, like Chivas Regal 12, Chivas Regal Extra, rye cask finish, really dynamite product. I've tried the 100 Pipers. 100 Pipers, well, I like it, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's some kind of great thing. I know it's very popular in India. Plus, they make a 12-year age in India, which I've never seen in the United States. I know Heaven Hill's got the contract for distribution here in the U.S., which was a smart thing to get. Pretty low profile though for the American market. Probably doesn't make much money. Probably makes a little bit. But the Glenlivet 12, you always see that in every liquor store. Go to their Scotch section, you know you're going to see it. It's not like sometimes they carry it. It's they always carry it. Just being honest. Any, here, Winn-Dixie, Walmart, Mathern's, Cash Saver, Lishman's Cash Saver. Any convenience store that sells whiskey, Scotch, they're going to sell it. That's it. They're going to always sell Glenlivet 12. They're going to always sell, well, for blended whiskey, they're going to always sell Johnny Walker Red Label. You know that. They're going to. So you might say, well, it's mass production. It's a really big time commercial product. Oh, well, yeah, obviously it's a big commercial product because it's sold around the world. Like a Big Mac is sold around the world. Apple iPhones are sold around the world. There are some big commercial products. And there are some very small time electronic and whiskey products. Whether they're good or bad, I don't know. You'd have to evaluate each one. I'm trying some lesser expensive brands so I can understand more what I'm tasting and then spring for some of these better brands so I can appreciate quality. Does that make sense? It makes sense because you start at the bottom like I did, and then you climb the ladder, and you would hope that as you climb the ladder in price that the quality would improve. I've had mixed experience with that, unfortunately. Why buy real expensive stuff when I'm not sure what I'm drinking at the beginning? Right, just climb the ladder. And I think you'll notice over time that it does improve. We hope. Now, is the Glenlivet much better than the Trader Joe's? I mean, we talking about $29 better? 29, 39 and 8, 47. Yeah. Almost $30 more in price. Does it taste $30 better or close to $30 better? Yeah, it does. It does. It's so mild. It's so thin. Oh, no, I don't want to say thin. That's a negative term. Although it's the same thing as saying light. They don't call light beer thin beer, right? They don't say Bud Thin. Same thing. They say Bud Light. Okay, so it's not thin. I'm sorry. It's light. It's all how you frame it, right? Anyway, does the Trader Joe's Highland rum cask finish have any positive attributes? I think it has a lot of positive attributes, but it's kind of sweet. It's very caramel. It's like these rum chocolate candies, which you can buy. My grandma used to get them. I don't know if they sell them anymore. It was like a chocolate candy, but it had rum in the inside. And then some had whiskey on the inside or vodka or Scotch. It was a whole box, like, the box of candy people give out. And it was always around Christmas time. We would go to her house and I would say, oh, give me some candy. And she would let me eat those. And they were full of liquor. I used to hate the liquor part of it. I would like the chocolate. It was dark chocolate, Oh, yeah. And then you get to the liquor. I was like 3 years old. Get to the liquor part. It's like, ugh. But I would eat it, but I didn't like it. That's all she had. So I would eat a few, 3 or 4. And then I didn't. But then every year I would try them, and I had the same experience. Next year, 4 years old, try. But it kind of tastes like that. Now, if those chocolate candies would have been filled with peanut butter or caramel, I would have liked them more, But when you're a child, that's what you want to eat. You don't want to. You're 3 years old. You don't want to taste whiskey. um, but I did like beer at that age. I did like my parents would be drinking Miller High Life on the back porch at a barbecue, back patio, at those stubby bottles, 12-ounce stubby bottles. And I would say, give me some. Little kids are 2, 3 years old, 4 years old. Give me some, give me some. They let you drink out the bottle. And it would taste so good, because it's hot outside. And my father says, all babies love beer. That's what he says. Now, all babies love beer. But but I did like it. But I just remember they would always drink the same thing. Miller High Life, Dixie beer, out of business since a year ago. Uh, or they would drink Schlitz. Dixie, Schlitz, Miller. They weren't too different one from another. Uh, Maybe Dixie had a little bit more craft beer flavor. But yeah, that's what they would drink. So, okay, so Trader Joe's, it's all right. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not ragging on it, docking it, but it's not. I don't think it's going to really compete against my other single malts. So if you skip watching the challenges, I'm not going to take offense. If you say, that's going to be a wipeout, I'm going to skip it. Okay, fair enough. But I got 2 losses already, but that was early on. Usually the losses come early because you're not used to the product. So then you start saying, oh, I'm just going to look for that caramel, that weird caramel candy, even that chocolate flavor. It does have chocolate flavor. I'll give it that. I mean, the flavor, I'm not saying it has flavoring in it. But then once you get a handle on it, then you never lose. You just keep winning. But and then I'm excited about the blended Scotch coming up in about 2 weeks. Probably less than that, but I'm saying 2 weeks. And yeah, I have an interesting product. I have to say that. Okay, sipping on a 15-year-old Dewar's. Oh, I've never had that, Brian Carpenter. Craft Beer Tastic says Irish chocolates. Is that what those are with the liquor in them? But I'm thinking about like 1972. I love the chocolate part, but I was like, it's tasting nasty to me. Almost time for pumpkin beer, says Brian. I'm gonna make an effort to buy a pumpkin beer within the next week. I had a chance to buy one about 2 weeks ago, and I passed because I thought, oh, they'll show up here. Ha 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 ha. Not a single pumpkin beer showed up in this town. And why is that? It's because pumpkin beers are not popular anymore. They had their heyday. That was years ago. But I'm going to try to buy that pumpkin smash, 9%, like an imperial pumpkin ale made with real pumpkin, whereas Shipyard's Pumpkin Head is not made with real pumpkin. It's a wheat beer with pumpkin spices. It's good, but if I'm going to do a pumpkin beer, would like to have actual pumpkin in it. All right. We all take care. Bye-bye, everybody. Now we'll jump back to the main channel, see what's happening over there. Oh, wait, I'm on the main channel. I'm thinking about earlier. Well, I did just taste 2 of these Scotch. No, I mean, I'm going to go back to the channel and see what's going on. I got a bunch of beer reviews saved to watch, and whiskey. But no, I did the on my alternative channel. I did the Patriots Reserve from Aldi. Patriots Reserve, which is surprisingly great because I thought I was gonna kind of not like it too much. But oh yeah, it's a dynamite product. $7.99 for a 6-pack. 2 thumbs up. Hey, Jay, says Sammy Russell. Hey, Sammy, thanks for watching. So the winner, as if it was going to be a surprise there, the winner is the legendary Glenlivet 12. No contest. A joke. Kind of like the Saints versus Seattle yesterday. No contest. New Orleans versus Seattle. What about the Glenlivet Founders Reserve? It's going to be a wipeout. It's going to be a wipeout. Sorry, Trader Joe's. You're about to get killed again tomorrow, so get ready. All right, y'all take care. Bye-bye, everybody.